Hello everyone, my name is Anggi Agustina and my student's number is 2321222014. I am from Class B. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever imagined being in a world where every child, regardless of their background and their circumstances, has the same opportunities to thrive from the start? Imagine being in a society where every child is taught and equipped with the tool that they need to succeed. This is not just a wishful thinking, but a reality that we can achieve through early childhood education. Social development is something that is very important as it lays foundation for future social, emotional, and cognitive development. In the early years, children will learn important skills such as communication, cooperation, empathy, and problem solving that will be very useful for their future life. When your children learn to read and write, they expand their vocabulary so they can express themselves more effectively and they can understand the feelings and thoughts of others. A strong foundation in literacy skill in early childhood is essential for academic success and future opportunities. Proficiency in reading, writing, and communication open doors for advanced learning, higher education, and rewarding career paths. So these are some of the benefits of early childhood education that will be very useful for their future. Besides, the threat of contracting disease is also very high. When students whose immune system is not strong yet muggles with other children who are sick, it is possible to catch the disease. And sometimes children who are still young, they are always easily feel tired, so teach them about early childhood education will make them overwhelmed, especially if you put them into a school. Another thing is if they put into an early childhood school, they will be considered as learning too early. So one day, there are possibility that they don't want to continue school anymore because they are feel tired of school. However, one of the biggest factors to consider when you want to put your child into an early childhood school is the cost. Because as we all know nowadays, early childhood education school is very high. So there are a lot of parents are choose not to send their children to early childhood schools. Everything has advantage and disadvantage, depending on which side we look at it from. As a parents, we can help our children's future life from now on. So this is the time for us to determine the future of our nation through early childhood education, where our child will be the leaders of the nation in the future. As what Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, and supporters of progress, welcome. Today, we embark on a journey through time that reveals the transformative power of investing in knowledge. Join me as we delve into the past, examine the present, and imagine a future where knowledge serves as the foundation for a brighter future. Cast your mind back to a time when access to education was a luxury, not a right. Centuries ago, knowledge was confined to the privileged few, leaving the masses trapped in ignorance and poverty. However, throughout history, visionaries emerged, individuals who dared to challenge the status quo and championed the cause of education for all. Think of luminaries like Plato, who founded the academy in ancient Greece, and Horace Mann, the father of the American public education system. Their efforts laid the groundwork for a more enlightened society, where knowledge became a beacon of hope for humanity. Today, we find ourselves in the midst of a digital age, a time of unprecedented access to information and learning resources. The internet has revolutionized education, democratizing knowledge and leveling the playing field for millions around the globe. Yet, Despite these advancements, disparities in education persist. Millions of children still lack access to quality schooling, perpetuating cycles of poverty and inequality. Moreover, the COVID-19 pandemic has exacerbated these inequalities, widening the gap between the haves and the have-nots. As we confront these challenges, we must reaffirm our commitment to investing in knowledge as a pathway to prosperity and social mobility. Looking ahead, we envision a future where education is truly universal, a future where every child has the opportunity to learn and thrive. In this future, technology will continue to play a crucial role, providing personalized learning experience tailored to individual needs. Virtual reality, artificial intelligence, and other cutting-edge technologies will revolutionize the way we teach and learn, breaking down barriers and fostering collaboration on a global scale. Moreover, education will extend beyond the classroom, embracing experiential learning and a real-world application. From STEAM education to the arts and humanities, every discipline will contribute to shaping well-rounded individuals equipped to tackle the challenges of the future. In conclusion, investing in knowledge is not just an investment in individual but in the collective future of humanity. As we reflect on the lessons of the past, confront the reality of the present, and chart a course for the future, let us remember that education is the most powerful tool we have for building a better world. Together, let us commit to ensuring that every child has the opportunity to unlock their full potential and contribute meaningfully to society. For in knowledge lies the promise of a brighter, more equitable future for all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Wina Pujianita Wibowo. My student's numbers is 2321222033. I'm from class B and I will do a persuasive speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in an age where digital technology is entering every aspect of our life, revolutionizing the way we communicate, work, and interact with the world around us. But in the middle of this digital revolution, there is still one important question. How is this huge impact affecting education? As technology has become the key to unlocking the gateway to more innovative, dynamic, and relevant education, today I invite you to join me in exploring the importance of applying technology to education to provide students with the skills and knowledge needed to thrive in the 21st century. In the world of education, we face various challenges that demand innovation solutions. Traditional methods of education, despite their longevity, are often limited in their ability to meet the diverse needs of modern learners. In addition, the digital access and literacy gap persists. This includes the availability of necessary technology devices and internet connectivity, especially for students from underprivileged backgrounds, leaving many students at a disadvantage in an increasingly digitalizing world. The digital nature of the device used also be a challenge, with many distractions such as the desire to check social media rather than materials, which can detract from learning process. While there are challenges, we must also recognize the great benefit that technology brings to education. By applying digital devices for learning, we can enhance the learning experience, making it more engaging, interactive, and relevant to student lives. The use of facilities such as visual, videos, and quizzes can also infuse an element of fun into the learning process. Using technology can also facilitate access to many educational resources, breaking down barriers and expanding learning opportunities for all. Digital technology allows us to tailor to individual learning styles, empowering students to learn at their own pace and in their own way. In addition, applying technology also empowers educators and students. Educators are expected to be facilitators of knowledge in the digital landscape. For this transition to be successful, it is imperative to ensure educators are equipped with the necessary skill to effectively utilize technology in teaching methods. Meanwhile, students are empowered to actively engage in the learning process through digital devices, empowered to take responsibility for their own learning by actively engaging in learning. Now, let's think about how digital technology has changed the way we learn. Not just accepting change for the sake of it, realizing the need to adapt and come up with the new ideas in a digital world that is always changing is what it means. So, I have the question to all of you. Are we ready for a complete change in our education system? We can find the answer by being open to change and ready to adapt to the digital shift that is already happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I will explain a very important issue which is about bridging the communication gap between the deaf community and the hearing community, or all of us, through the power of sign language. Before that, let's first explore the impact of communication barriers on deaf individuals, the positive impact of learning sign language, and the social benefit of creating an environment that is accessible to everyone. According to the National Statistic Agency, in 2019, there were 1,820,000 deaf people among Indonesia's population. Consider the statistic that is reflect the challenges deaf community faces in accessing education, employment, and vital information. At this moment, then we can see or feel the resilience and empathy that exists in deaf individuals. The need to address these issues related to deaf individuals is not just an aspiration, this is a must. Deaf people face numerous communication barriers, resulting in limited access to information, educational opportunities, and employment prospects. The emergence of this obstacle can create social discrimination and can disrupt mental health in deaf individuals. The impact of communication barriers on their life is enormous, and it is our collective responsibility to overcome them with empathy and action. Now, let's move on to next discussion, the positive impact of learning sign language. By using sign language, we can improve understanding and effective communication with individuals who use sign language as their primary means of expression. The same as in the workplace, sign language skill will foster supportive environment allowing for communication between CO workers. As we go further, let's explore the social benefits of creating a society that is accessible to everyone. Access to understanding sign language in public places, workplaces, and educational institutions has a great benefit, including minimizing barriers and fostering an environment of tolerance, understanding, and mutual respect for diversity. That warmth and love that radiates from the use of language as a means of communication In conclusion, the power of sign language in eliminating communication barriers, fostering mutual respect, and cultivating empathy is not just an aspiration. This is a call to action, an invitation to support sign language learning, thereby creating communities and environments that are more accessible to everyone. Let's care about this for as we work together to create a world where communication knows no boundaries. I'm Afsha and Nurizki. Thank you so much.